I want to talk a little bit about the Black Lives Matter movement, which is a significant movement across Black America. And it arose out of a consistent pattern of brutal murder of black men, very often unarmed, by white policemen. And when you think about the fact that the policemen are created and assigned to communities to serve and protect, but when it comes to the black community, we see a very different pattern, a very troubling pattern. And so the reaction to this consistent pattern of police executions of black men, going back to Trayvon Martin, Brother Brown in Ferguson, Missouri, when we look at Tamir Rice in Cleveland, Philando Castile, and I could go on and on and on, and I'm sure you're familiar with most of them. The movement called Black Lives Matters was to make a statement to America that black lives do matter, and you cannot continue to destroy black life when in fact you're supposed to be serving and protecting it. And so Black Lives Matters is a movement that continues to raise that issue. There are many who have actually complained about Black Lives Matter. We heard the mayor of New York, Giuliani, when you say Black Lives Matter, then they respond by saying all lives matter. Well, we certainly agree that all lives matter. But the question is, when has black lives ever mattered in America? That was the question I posed to Giuliani, the mayor of New York, with his stop and frisk policies. Tell me when black lives have ever mattered in America. Did black lives matter when over 100 million of us was kidnapped and stolen from our homeland and died in the Middle Passage in the Atlantic Ocean? Did black lives matter then? Did black lives matter when white people subjected black people by force to labor for 246 years and was subjected to torture and outright murder for 2.5 centuries? Did black lives matter then? Did black lives matter when we were finally emancipated in 1865? And for the next 100 years, we were fighting for equal status. And during that period, was subjected to indiscriminate lynchings and murder by this system. Did black lives matter then? And so now the Black Lives Matter movement has stood up to say, yes, you're right, black lives do matter. And we're going to raise hell, protest, and demonstrate until everybody recognizes that black lives matter. Thank you.